However, if what you want this weekend includes a glide in your stride and the dip in your hip, try the Motown sound on for size, featuring the Showman Band, who gave us the sounds of the 60s. And if water sports are a little more to your liking, you would have been pleased to see the Cypress Garden Ski Review. Irene Mayer will have a full report later on. And if you choose to join the waterside activities, learn a lesson from TV photographer Brian Harvell. Having a good time is great, but be prepared and come protected. The sun is serious and the rays are strong. In other words, bring that suntan lotion.
That's right, the sun really is strong out here, and it still is a few minutes after 6. Irene Mayer will tell you about the forecast a little bit later on. And for now, if you found that you've been to the usual places in Tidewater, missed out on Harborfest, and you found that the crowd was just a little bit thin, then you should have been here at Harborfest 83. Indeed, this is the place to be this weekend. Now, most of us tend to think about all of the fun that's going on, and we don't tend to think about the work that's going on behind the scenes. But indeed, there are a few people here that are working their tails off, and if you want to know where it's happening, try the command post.
Where at Harborfest will you find 60 volunteers, 35 telephones, a PA system, and probably the most sophisticated communications operation in all of downtown Norfolk? Well, in case you haven't guessed already, you're getting the inside view of the Harborfest command post. You might say it's the heartbeat of Harborfest, because from here, any and all events are coordinated. Executive Committee member Barbara Thomas says that it's a big job, but somebody has to do it.
We are in charge of all the communications that have to come in and have to go out to make everybody at Harborfest happy.
And apparently, the Harborfest Committee is doing their job well enough so that representatives of the 1984 World's Fair to be held in New Orleans are here to observe and get a few tips. And I guess the advice would be to get everybody involved in making the event work. At Harborfest, Tidewater React, a CB group who help motorists, are contributing to the effort, as well as the Tidewater Ham Radio Emergency Service Group, all a part of making Harborfest as organized as it can be. A big job when you consider over 1 million people are expected to party here over the weekend.
That's right, there are a lot of folks here, but there's room for a whole lot more. Don't let the crowd scare you away. And in case you do want to find out any information about any event or just information about the Harborfest itself going on here this weekend, there is a number to contact the command post, and that is 629-2000. Lots going on at Pier B, but we're going to close for now and go back to you, Cynthia.
Okay, thank you, Barbara. Well, listen, there are a lot of people down here, but it's a sure bet that a lot of them got down here on the TRT buses. Now, for some information on how to get those buses, TRT has committed 60 of its buses to Harborfest shuttle service. Full loads are reported on just about all the buses that have been leaving all of the areas where you do get on. All locations are currently open except for Military Circle, where you have reports that the parking lot there is full. Now, here are the places that you can go to park your car, leave it right there, and then get on the bus. Old Dominion University, Janeth Shopping Center, Military Circle. They say now, though, park at the King store and then walk across and catch the bus at Military Circle. Also, the Virginia Beach Dome down at the ocean front, and tonight only from Portsmouth at High and Crawford Street, and also Tower Mall. They're going to have a park and ride location, so anybody who's living in Portsmouth can come over. Now, the last of those shuttles are going to be leaving around 7 to 7:30, so it's a good idea that you may really want to be out there, I would say, within the next hour at least, if you plan to get down here on time to see the fireworks. Well, there was a lot of activity today, both on and off land. Our Irene Mayer checked out the world-famous Florida Cypress Garden Ski Review.
They rank among the best skiers in the country. They are the Florida Cypress Garden skiers. Surprisingly enough, most of them come from the Northeast, Pennsylvania, New York, Connecticut, and Michigan, to name a few. And whenever possible, they traveled with their families. They arrived early this morning at the Carrie B. Dock to prepare for the 11:30 show. And although it looked confusing to us, everything came together beautifully. The crowd had a good view, but the best view was from Chopper 10. They flipped and jumped with flair, with skis and without. Mike Body is one of only 6 people in this country who is an expert barefooter.
It only hurts when you go very fast in very calm water, and you'll have burns on your feet with blisters.
And then there's 6-year-old Chrissy Dersheimer, who surprised everyone by making barefooting look like something every 6-year-old can do. But according to Assistant Director Jerry Welch, competition is stiff for a spot on the Cypress Gardens team.
5 years ago, no, but now it's very competitive and we're very picky. A person would have to have a lot of experience and/or a lot of talent just to get a job now.
And although everyone on the team is water-wise, safety is very important. Helmets and life jackets are standard equipment. Even the wetsuits have flotation material sewn in, because every once in a while, you need it. If you missed the show today, there's another one tomorrow. And if you missed tomorrow's show, you can always go way down south to Cypress Gardens in Florida and see it. At Harborfest 83, Irene Mayer, The Daily News.
That's it for now from Harborfest. Now to Terry Zahn in our studio.
Thank you, Cynthia. Still to come, questions from constituents for Senator Tribble. And police suspect murder in the death of a Hampton teenager. Details when we come back.